I have no problem being picked up from the bottom. If he's your broken condom, I'm plan B. So overlooked expectations, settle for me. Am I okay with this? Totally. Settle for me. Baby cakes, just settle for me. Smooth me high, I'm begging you, please. Can't you see the light? Sugar jugs, I'm so bereft. Demeaning terms are all that I have left of my masculinity. So settle for me.
Oh, so twirly.
Little girl, don't make me feel like I'm a little girl. Exposed and raw, whose boobs can't even fill a training bra. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Settle for me.
It's a practical puzzle.
Settle for me.
It makes a certain sense.
He's a fantasy, but hey, let's think this through. Yes, Josh is a dream, but I'm right here in flesh and blood and self-hate. Settle for me in a sad way, darling, it's fate. Beyonce, not asking to be your fiance. So if tonight or tomorrow you happen to be free, maybe, just maybe, settle for me.
She was known as the girl who gave up at everything. Everything from ballet class when she was 8, to swim team when she was 12, to ballet class again when she was 13. It was complicated. She gave up playing guitar because the strings hurt her fingers. She gave up walking on point because the shoes hurt her feet. She joined the middle school band because she'd given up an art class. There she found herself giving up the trumpet so she could play the trombone with her crush. Of course, she gave that up too soon enough. The trombone and the crush. It may not be surprising that a life of giving up was unsatisfying. It was deeply aggravating, just patiently waiting for the one special thing that would force her to stay, or make her want to stick with it, instead of just giving in because it was easy. And then it happened. She thought this year was the year she gave up again. Rejection and fear had taken so many years of her life. It had to end. Being an English major couldn't be so bad, could it? But no. This dream would not let her go. It held her tight in its grasp, and every question she asked, the answer was still theater. Unbelievable. And yes, she had to approach it in a different way. She got there through side streets and alleyways, and basically from everywhere except for in the spotlight. But that was okay. She made it to May and was able to say that she knew herself better now than ever before. There are still some times when she's unsure. She wonders how long until her new dream dies, and she dreads it. But then, she looks in the eyes of the little girl in this photo. A little girl in her first show, and she just knows that this is the one dream she will never give up. Dancing in the backyard, Kool-Aid mustache and butterfly wings. He and Andrea in the car sing a high five for 10. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to them. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and down, moving to New York. So I crammed my life in a U-Haul to find my part of it all.
I was just out there, all alone in the world, and I got so scared because all I could think about was how I had no place in this world, but then I realized that I did have one place in this world, and that was with you. So I flew here, and I took a taxi just to get to you, and I had to come and see you, so thank God you're... Wait, I'm sorry, does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding. He lives here, I thought. Doesn't, does he? Whew! Wow! I'm so embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? I just always thought he'd be here. Always. Do you know him? Big guy, big tall guy, played basketball, all Eastern Maine, center, strong, played hockey too. Don't even answer that. That was, oh God, I know that's a horrible question to ask a person who lives in a small town as if everyone in a small town knows everyone else. God, I can't believe I asked that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I always hated it when people assumed that everyone in a small town knew each other. You know, it was worse when people asked if we have plumbing way up there, because, you know, people in small towns aren't really different than anyone in big towns. I mean, you know who you know and you know who you don't know, just like anywhere else. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Wow. Look at this view.
I know, it's stunning.
I'm stunned. You live here.
Well, I house it, the artist.
Oh, he must be successful.
Not really.
No? Well, what'd he do to score this view?
Trust fund.
Trust fund. There you go.
If you come up here every day and you look out at the buildings, you start to notice how the view's always changing. New curtains on the windows right there. 5th floor. That flower pot that was not there before.